Welcome back, guys. We have got another watch from the Swiss watch company today. This is the Diver Mark II, and it came in a really cool case. Not a hard case. It's kind of rigid. Has a zippered pouch on the top. Has a warranty card. The watch kind of sits in there. But underneath, it has room for a couple of more watches, so you could use this as a travel case. You can put an extra strap down in there, maybe. It did come with a rubber strap and a deployant clasp. Came with this down below. All in all, just a really nice case. And you can put some stuff up in here, too, if you wanted. Also came with a accuracy test. They test every single watch for accuracy. They also test every single watch for water resistance, not just a group of watches. They test all of them, which is pretty cool. See a little bit of smudgy on here. Let me wipe that off, and we will get into this. So this was loaned in from my buddy Jerry. And Jerry is the one who makes these 3D printed loom monsters. So I will leave him out here when I do the loom shot in just a little bit. But let's dive into this diver. It's a very cool looking watch for sure. And we'll just dive right into the specs. It's a 44.5 millimeter case. 50 millimeters lug to lug, just a hair under. And then on the fixed center lengths, because those don't articulate down, your overall width is 55 millimeters. 22 millimeter lug width that does taper down to 20. And it has a really cool clasp. It's all milled out. I left some of the plastic on for Jerry to take off. And it has a ratcheting dive extension, or you can just adjust on the fly as your wrist starts to swell. So really nice availability there for adjustment. And the bracelet is the biggest bracelet I have ever seen on a watch. Legit, it's closed right now, and I can slip it on. So I did not size this. I'm going to let Jerry size this one when I send it back to him. Just because it's just too funny. I had to leave it for him. So moving on along, it's 13.75 total thickness is what I measure. It is a domed sapphire crystal with 5 layers of anti-reflective coating on the underside. So you don't have to worry about it scratching. It looks really good, almost like you can reach in and grab the hands. Not quite as much AR coating as on the bunker, but very sufficient. And this is the slate color. The movement is a Sellita SW200. Same as in the bunker. Power reserve of about 38 hours at that point. And this is a 300 meter diver. Sapphire bezel insert. 120 click bezel, which has pretty good traction, but it's, it's a little less than I would like just because there's no grip. It's just kind of the facets. But it does work. The crown is 6.5 millimeter, but with the crown guards and everything, it is slightly, it could be a little bit bigger in my opinion, but it works really well and it's easy enough to do. So the SW200 does have hacking, hand winding, all of that good normal stuff. All in all, great watch. It has the same 20 layers of X1 Super Luminova on all of the hands and indices. So we'll do a loom shot, and it will not disappoint, I am sure. And then it has an oil pressed case back with, you know, stainless steel, 300-meter diver, sapphire crystal, got some like the DV2 Diver 2 serial number 327, I think that is. So all in all, it's just a really well done dive watch. And like I said, it did come, Jerry opted, because you can order this with either just the bracelet, just the strap, or both. So Jerry opted for both. These are still available now, so I will put a link to their website down below also. And this combination here is $495. The other thing I don't think I mentioned is how heavy this is, because it is heavy. And partially that's because it's got a humongous bracelet on it right now. So right now, as it sits, it's 230 grams or 8.1 ounces. So it's a little bit on the heavy side. I did not take the bracelet off and weigh it with the rubber strap on it, but it would be considerably less. So I do want to, if we can, really quickly see if I can pop the bracelet off and put the strap on, because I'm very interested to see what that looks like. And let's see how tough this is going to be. Sometimes with the thicker cases, it's tough to get the bracelet off. I found that on my Planet Ocean. Was really, and this is going to be similar to that, I think. So we may not do that. I may do that off camera and see how that goes, and then may splice that in at the back side. It's tough too because the lugs are so thick. Oh, there you go. Maybe I got it this time. Let me see this side. It's tough to get them both depressed enough to get it to unseat. Well, let's see. We've already gotten this far. Let's see what I can do here. And you guys can just hang out for a minute. We'll see how this goes, right? Rob would have had this on and off in 2 seconds. But I'm not Rob, so that's okay. All right, well, I'm not going to mess with that. I will do that off camera just because I'm interested to see how it is on this. So let's do a quick loom shot. Let's do a size comparison with the SKX, which is a 42 millimeter, just to give you the reference there. Okay. And let's kill the lights for a second and see. Let's bring the Loom Monster back in. This never gets old, guys. Never gets old whatsoever. So here you can see incredible loom. It is slightly enhanced by the camera versus the naked eye, but not by much at all. This is a very good representation. I love how they have on the second hand, kind of cover that guy. The second hand has it near the tip, which the bunker did not have that. The bunker had it on the tail side of the second hand. So there you go. Jerry, you are going to be excited when you get this, I am sure, because it is a very, very cool watch. Thanks for letting me check it out first. That was very exciting. I left a little bit of plastic on it for you. But there you go, guys. If you got any questions, let me know down in the description. I will put a link to SWC and to random, and I will put a link to Jerry's Etsy store if you would like a Loom Monster or any of the other stuff that he 3D prints. Awesome guy, awesome stuff. So, okay, guys. Right after I turned off the camera, I was able to take the metal bracelet off, and I wanted to show it to you on this rubber strap with the deployant clasp. Super awesome, actually. So let me show you on wrist. Oh, I think I guessed it just right on the size there. I like how this goes under. And, you could cut that to make it fit a little bit better. But, yeah, it is a little thick. And this does, the tail end kind of scooches out a little bit. So, may or may not be perfect for you, but I kind of dig it on this. Much lighter, I'm sure. So, there you go. Just wanted to, since I started on that, I kind of wanted to finish. So, there you have it. Thanks a lot, guys.